What's up, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Welcome to your December monthly tarot reading. My name is Sage. This is my channel, Ascending with Sage, and I'm just feeling excited for Virgo placements this month. If you haven't already gone ahead and liked this video or subscribed or both, please do so, as I would appreciate it very, 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 very much. But Virgo, we're going to get straight into your reading. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming up for you this month. And that's like the first thing that came into my head. I think that this is going to be a good month for you. I think that there are a lot of things coming your way that you've either been manifesting, might be some unexpected surprises. All in all, I think that this is going to be a month that clarifies a lot of things that have maybe seemed kind of fuzzy, if you will. Just clarified some things that have been kind of fuzzy regarding your career, your love life. I feel like there is love coming in for some of you. I don't even do love readings either, and that love could be coming from you as well. It's self-love. A lot of you have been getting back into your routine. A lot of you have been just figuring out what you need, what you actually need from yourself, and that's really, really beautiful to hear. Thank you, Spirit. So, wow, identity. I heard identity. Maybe you are. Ooh, this is a powerful reading already. I haven't pulled anything yet. Identity. You're figuring out what you need. Maybe your life or the things that you want to do, you're figuring out what you want to do in a way that's aligned with you authentically. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling these cards for you. Okay. Okay. I pulled out all the cards that I generally pull out for my readings, but I might just pull one more. Just one more card, maybe one more row. Had the Page of Pentacles come up in my last reading. Here's the Page of Pentacles as well. I wonder if they're connected somehow. Huh. Yeah, that seems relevant. That seems relevant for you, Virgo. We might visit that. Wheels are turning. Okay. I'm just gonna get straight into it here. Anyways, if any of you, want to comment your favorite edge control, let me know. My edge control is cool. I use Hicks. It's also called, it's called Hicks. And I like it, but I am everywhere right now. Virgos, I don't know if you're just kind of scattered and shit like that. I took a sip of coffee before I started this. Like, my caffeine buzz had settled in, and now I'm just like, whew. Okay, so anyways, we're just gonna get into your first row here. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, Eight of Cups. Some of you had to walk away from something, are going to need to walk away from something this month. And that's something that might be kind of hard to walk away from. The thing is, though, what I like about the Eight of Cups is that I think that it's indicative of moving on. I think it's indicative of finally letting go, of giving yourself the permission to finally let go in order to move on to something better. What I like about the Eight of Cups is that this character here has the moon guiding them. And you know, of course, the moon is, in a sense, a motherly figure. The moon is the OG of guidance, you know, and I think that the Eight of Cups can be indicative of finally trusting yourself and trusting yourself to move forward, to move away from what could have been disappointment, hurt, heartbreak, frustrations, something that may have been holding you back, what have you. Now, reading the road down, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, to the Eight of Cups here. I feel some of you questioning if like this thing that you're working towards is worth it. The Seven of Pentacles is definitely like a card of, you know, like I'm building towards this thing. The pentacles build upon each other. But I also do have this like one pentacle here at the base of my feet. Is this worth it? Is what I'm building towards worth it? Is it going to work out? Should I keep going? And you have Temperance here. So, and then you have the Eight of Cups. So some of you may need to just be patient. There's patience required here. There's, you know, this balance within Temperance. Temperance is represented by Sagittarius. Some of you may even be dealing with the Sagittarius, because I was thinking of love as well. Virgos, if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, if I was looking at this as like a love row, it would definitely be like, oh, Seven of Pentacles to Temperance to Eight of Cups. You're debating if you should stay within this situation. But beyond that, I think that for a lot of you, it has to do with just something that you're trying to build, something that you're trying to cultivate, a vision that you do have. But what I really like is that if you do walk away, you are moving on to something better. And I say that you're moving on to something better because you have the Nine of Cups in the other row that the Eight of Cups is in, to the Page of Pentacles here as well. So Nine of Cups kind of reminds me of the Star. It's not the Star. It's not the Star. But I definitely think that it can be indicative of wish fulfillment. I think that it can be indicative of manifestation, success. You know, you decided to walk away from this thing and now you're moving on to the other. Also, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, that is one step forward, not two steps back. So you have this Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups has reached this sense of contentment because they decided that that wasn't working anymore. I can move on. You can move on. I'm allowed to move on as well. You're not trapped. You don't have to stay in that situation. You don't have to, you can, of course, you may be debating if it's worth it this month, or if what you're cultivating is worth it. And for some of you, yes, it is, because diagonally you have, with your Seven of Pentacles, diagonally it goes Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles. Just absolute joy. Your Sun is in the center of this entire reading. And I think that the Sun is speaking to the fact that like you've decided to no longer hold on to things that are making you unhappy. But beyond that, when it comes to your visions, when it comes to your manifestations, when it comes to your goals, you are realizing that the goals that you have can align with things that you enjoy as well. It's like your destiny, what you want to do. It doesn't have to be like mundane or boring, especially when I'm thinking of like jobs and things of that sort. Like, you don't have to do some boring ass 9 to 5. No, you have the gifts, the knowledge, the ability to create this life around things that actually bring you joy. This is like a very joyful reading, truly. But the thing is you may have to walk away, or you already have walked away from something. And I really love that this Eight of Pentacles is kind of holding such force. Eight of Cups, excuse me. I'm really just happy that this Eight of Cups is carrying such force, because the Eight of Cups, in terms of its rows, you also go from Eight of Cups you have the sun. Oh, I know that's hard to see. You have the sun, and from the sun you go to the 10 of cups, or you go from the 10 of cups to the sun to the 8 of cups. Now, that being said, for a lot of you, this joy you're stepping into, this joy you can step into, also I think that the sun is a card of success. I also think the 10 of cups is a card of success. I think the 10 of cups is, I feel a sense of like newness. I think that there's something new coming with this 10 of cups, and this could be, something that maybe like didn't seem realistic or doesn't seem realistic at the moment, but it's gonna be like right in front of your face. I also think that there's a sense of security within this 10 of cups as well. And the sun, again, joy, it's just at the core of everything. Now, being an intuitive reader, kind of go everywhere. I think all in all, sometimes there's this like, there's themes of like the past and present, but for the most part, I really do feel like most of this is highlighting your present circumstances and then what's going to come through your present circumstances. So with all of that being said, on to your next row. So we're breaking out of the 7 of Pentacles, Temperance, and 8 of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the 9 of Cups here. Now I pulled the Queen of Swords in Cancer's reading as well, and I think that the meaning for you is realization. Realization of lessons, of things that you know to be true, that you are now kind of coming to terms with and embracing in order to heal, in order to move forward, in order to actually like build upon this authentic vision, build upon this kingdom that I think is actually like coming to you this month. Now, Queen of Swords, as I said in Cancer's reading, actually has experienced a lot. The Queen of Swords has been through it. The Queen of Swords is not naive. The Queen of Swords knows what's up. And the Queen of Swords is, with the Sun here, ready to take action into something greater, something greater. A lot of you are just so fucking busy-minded right now. And a lot of you are chasing goals above all else. And a lot of you need to just trust yourself. A lot of you need to take on this Queen of Swords. Some of you have air placements as well. Yeah, some of you have air placements as well. Some of you like really are the Queen of Swords, and it took you a minute to get to this Queen of Swords too. It took you a minute. Because of everything you've gone through, everything you've experienced. December is your month to shine. December is your month to be the sun. And now I'm like getting in my feelings. Now I'm like feeling like, now I'm just like, oh, like I could easily like cry right now. You have let go of a lot. And because you've let go of so much, realizations are coming to you. You know what you want to do. You know what you need to do. The Sun, the 9 of Cups here. Creating joy, creating what you want, knowing that like you don't have to hold yourself back, right? So also, Temperance, the Sun, and Page of Wands are in the same row as well. I think that there's ideas that are going to be sprouting. I think that there are ideas that have already sprouted that you need to nurture this month. There's a certain path that you're going to be aligning with, and there's a certain path that you are aligned with that is unique to you. Now, Temperance at play here is definitely giving me this sense of patience, of needing to allow yourself to reflect, to find balance within the chalices, to Um, Nurture your instincts is just what I heard. Nurture your instincts. A lot of you are intuitive. A lot of you need to trust your intuition. Your intuition is actually leading you right now to a renewed path, if you will. And the Page of Wands, this Page of Wands is saying like, wow, like all of these possibilities are available to me, but beyond that, how do I take action? What's that about? I want to take action. I've come this far. All things I heard. That's interesting. So yeah, temperance, nurturing your instincts, and then I do want to move on to your next row from the Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. Yo, what is up with you, Virgo? What is up with you, Virgo? Like, your low point is literally the Eight of Cups. I just keep coming back to that. Some of you need to walk away from something. Some of you have. And in doing so, you are going to create. You're starting to create the life that you visualized for yourself for a minute. And some of you have been guided to this point. Some of you know you've been guided to this point. The Page of Wands, I just keep hearing map. The Page of Wands is like seeing what's up. Taking that moment to examine before taking the leap. So anyways, your last row here, you have the Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. So whatever this Ten of Cups situation is, this is a really I really like what's going on with this row. I think that the Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles together is speaking to like the base of this Ten of Cups situation here. Some of you may need to take the time to examine what's being created, what's coming to life through this Ten of Cups energy here, because you have the Page of Pentacles, which I think speaks to a beginning of some sort within the Ten of Cups. And I think that the Page of Pentacles is stability. What I like about the Page of Pentacles in terms of symbolism is this this field behind him. It's as if like something is being sown into the earth, and you know, if we're gonna get like give a little analogy, what if he plucked that pentacle out of that little field there, and he's like, oh, this is what I have, so I can obviously have more. And you can have more, Virgo. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. I just keep hearing bass. I just keep hearing bass. There's definitely protection at play here, especially with the salamanders on the coat of the Page of Wands. I think that there's going to be connections built as well. Ten of Cups, you know, of course, that can be a card of family, relationships, contentment, what have you. But I think that there's more so, it's like connections built. Some of you are going to need to figure out how exactly to articulate yourself in this Ten of Cups situation. Because the Page of Pentacles, that's kind of like, I'm getting like stability in communication for some reason. Stability in communication. And the Page of Wands here is definitely like a sense of reassurance and time for that. And then the Page of Pentacles is going to provide this sense of security as well. So yeah, let's make that make sense. Because you're making sense of a lot now. It's all coming together. This month, like, shit is all coming together. Especially one more row that I want to acknowledge after feeling like that row is kind of obscure. But also, when I read this row, it'll make all the more sense. Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so building, working towards something. Is it worth it? For a lot of you, the answer to that is yes. There's one row where that answer is maybe questionable. But Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, Page of Pentacles. I also think that some of you need to just like find more joy in the things that you're doing. I think that if you're doing anything that just doesn't sit right with yourself, it's time to ditch it, because it's blocking your manifestations, quite honestly. It's blocking your manifestations. And that's why the Seven of Pentacles is at play in the first place with the Sun and then the Page of Pentacles. I think that there are some of you who are steadily working towards something that will bring you joy, and in turn will bring you to a peak, bring you to this state of contentment. You'll realize what is tangible. Something will be tangible as you go from this Seven of Pentacles to the Sun to the Page of Pentacles, and you're going to see it, or you're going to start seeing it. Last card I pulled here was the Wheel of Fortune. The wheels are turning for a lot of you. The wheels have turned for a lot of you. Beyond that, though, you can have what you want. You can have what you want. You know? And you have to believe that it will be worth it, because it can be worth it and it can be enjoyable. You can find joy through it. It is something that will maybe bring you joy. Not maybe, it will, if it's the thing that you genuinely want. And of course, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are about to be up on your bread, of course. Some of you are about to be up on your bread. Some of you are finally finding your niche, you know. Some of you are finally finding your niche. Whew. It's time to walk away from the things that aren't aligned with you, though. Because in doing so, you will get into this Page of Sun, the Sun, the Ten of Cups here, you know. Whether this be family, this be love, like you're opening yourself up to something better. Ten of Cups, you're opening yourself up to something better. Something so much better, something that you deserve, something that you need. And it's coming for you in December. So it's luck. Hearing luck with the Wheel of Fortune. I touched the Wheel of Fortune, I heard luck. So, Virgo, I'm going to wrap this up because you have my mind buzzing right now. I'm so excited for you. I'm going to go have to like cry some happy tears or something, but stay up on your spiritual hygiene. It's time to weigh out what is and is not worth it. You know, because there's more solutions out there than you think. There's you have more time than you think. There's a lot of joy coming to you through the things that you are actually passionate about, or you're about to be aligned with something you're passionate about. And it's time. Yeah, healthier things. luck and trust that you deserve it, okay? Okay, so that is your reading for the month of December, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and I will talk to you soon.